But what isn't boring is today's show. We have plenty of fun things in store, and we're going to start with your sweet tooth, y'all.
Yeah.
At Hoesen House of Cheesecake, you will find delectables, baked cheesecakes in a variety of flavors. Each cake is a unique culinary artistic creation.
We popped into their new brick and mortar location for a tasty tour. Take a look. What's going on, Ty? What's going on, brother? Doing well. Greg, what's going on? Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me inside Van Hoesen House of Cheesecakes. I've heard so much about this place, but what's beautiful about it is the fact that it was once online and now it's the storefront, and we have a plethora of cheesecakes to try. But before we get into that, Ty, I want to ask you, what went into, the cheesecake ordeal years ago? I mean, it's a story before we got here.
There is a story before you got here, and part of it is I started making cheesecakes a long time ago when I first came back to St. Louis. We were just talking about that, and my family loved cheesecakes. I was okay about them, not crazy about them, but I would eat them, think, okay, it was good, but there's something missing.
It wasn't given enough.
It wasn't given enough, and it was the crust. So it's like, let me try to make one myself. So I did. My very first one was a hazelnut. The crust was ground hazelnuts and cookies. I made it for family, friends. They were like, oh my God, I've never had anything like this before. So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and start my own business. And everyone loves the cheesecake, so let me do that. And I started doing that, and then Greg, who I'd met some years ago, looked at them and saw them, tasted them, said, wow, you got something great going here. And matter of fact, I'd like to join. We joined forces, and so we've actually been building it out since then. Primarily, we've been online. We feel like we have a sufficient customer base now, so it's time to do the store. And
give the people what they want. I definitely want to dive into the menu here, but Greg, I know you've been a magical piece of this duo here. You make the cookies, and I know people are like, cheesecake cookies, what are you talking about? But fill us in.
I make different kinds of cookies for the crust, and then we crush them up, turn them into the crust. And like for the savory cheesecakes, I make different kinds of crackers, and that's the crust on those.
We have a variety of flavors. They're all handcrafted, and they're all real ingredients. No preservatives, no colors, no dyes. The future of the place, we actually, right now it's the cheesecakes. We are going to add coffee later in the fall. We have a regular menu, but then we have a rotating menu where we introduce new flavors, and we intend to do that with the coffees as well.
All right, let's go in for it. So we have blueberry up front here. Oh my, brother.
That is the peach.
Peach. Third one here, strawberry. All of it is like cooling.
Did you get some of the mocha crust?
I did. Multiple awards. I mean, I see why. I can see it. The segment's over. All the information you're gonna need is right there on your screen. If I'm not mistaken, they have their grand opening today for folks to actually go into the physical store and grab a nice sweet treat there. Listen, I'm not a fan of cheesecake, but those right there, 10 out of 10.
Amazing.